This is Sports Radio 610.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Am I on?
We good? Here we go.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reverend Josh's
crazy-ass wedding. Thank you for coming. You are all believers in the cause of the Church of Josh, and as the powers are vested in me by the universallifechurch.org, online at universallifechurch.org, we appreciate you for accepting this ceremony. Let's get things started. Welcome to Reverend Josh's crazy-ass wedding. For the play-by-play and the introduction of everybody, here is Rich Lord.
Holy mackerel, the Miller girls are here. Wow. We have the Miller girls and our short person.
Is he allowed to say midget at a wedding? Is midget okay? Or short person?
I'm not looking at him.
Okay, well, here we go. As they all come to... You look like a baller, my friend.
Wow.
Look at him. He is, would you say he's about navel height to them? That's a great view, my friend.
Yeah, you know, I've got a microphone in one hand, some stuff I need to read in the other. If I need a place to set my drink down, I know where I'm going.
Let me tell you, these Miller girls are... Can we hear it for the Miller girls really quick? These are unbelievable.
Good Lord.
Dre Ladon is here.
Dre, where is Dre?
He's right here. He's about as tall as the little guy.
Yeah, the Elkins Knight in the house. Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Payne.
I like his bling. Here comes Seth, and here comes the Hulk. I mean, Ted Johnson. Holy mackerel.
I've got a...
Ted is escorting Laura Reynolds down the aisles. Seth is already here. Seth is going to speak, and if you were at the roast, you know he's good at that.
Seth and Ted. Ted is our best man for this thing. He's got his weightlifting belt on. He's William's best man. This might be the first time they've met.
And I'm going to say Anna Megan went with Texas big hair.
That she did. And then we've got a little fella dressed as, and by little fella I mean a child in this case. We've got a child dressed as Darth Vader here for everything. We've got a flower girl.
So there's a material shortage at bikini companies these days, huh?
And I'm fine with that.
And
we will have pictures at sportsradio610.com. If you're watching, welcome in.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And now we bring down the bride.
But if I could walk on water,
Brutal.
and if I could find some way to
She will be escorted down the aisle by everyone's favorite nighttime radio Jew, the legend, Barry Warner. I don't know why, Rich. I don't know why, but I feel like at some point this might become more about Barry than the bride.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Now, for those who can't see, Barry is wearing jeans, and he's got a cummerbund that looks like the state of Texas flag.
Identify the bride and groom.
We've got William and Hillary.
Hi, Hillary.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Hillary.
William and Hillary are here. Barry, we appreciate you for walking the beautiful bride down the aisle. Now, these Miller girls, I can't stop talking about the Miller girls. I was called a creeper on Twitter earlier today, so I'll just be fully creepy here because of the Church of Josh. We appreciate the finer things. We appreciate breasts. We appreciate beer. We appreciate good-looking women.
And Josh, there's so many people in this room we're meeting for the first time that we've spoken with over the air so many times. I want to say right now that Hillary's beautiful.
Hillary is absolutely beautiful. You did well, William.
Oh, kidding.
William is a man with a chin tee, so to pull off a good-looking woman while sporting a chin tee, that's quite a feat, William.
That is a coup.
Now, one of the people we've never met before, but we have heard him on the air many times, a guy that's come with a police escort, a guy who wanted to make sure he confirmed that he's not racist. He brought 2 black guys with him today. People always say, oh man, Sam is racist. Well, he's got 2 black guys with him. And to get things going here, to start things, we have a reading from one of Sam's favorite Louis L'Amour books. Sam, who's sitting on a couch, he's got his cane. We know he's got a bad back. How bad is your back, Sam?
Bad as you can get.
Well, I didn't believe you until I saw you. Are you hopped up on anything today?
No.
No pills?
I wouldn't be able to do this if I were hopped up on anything.
Listen, I'm fine with you if you are. You want a beer?
That's cool. No, I don't. I'll get one in a little while.
Okay, good. Now, because I've got one.
Okay.
If you want to drink, have at it.
Is your bodyguard packing?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can you prove that?
No.
Okay.
What's his weapon of choice?
What is it, Sam? What
He's
kind of
a
gun?
judge. He's a judge.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a gun, right?
He's also strapped.
Well, he might be. I don't know.
All right, now, Sam, as you sit on that couch with your cane, tell us what book you're going to read from.
It's called Kilkenny by Louis L'Amour.
All right. Now, here is Old Man Sam with a reading from Kilkenny by Louis L'Amour.
Lance Kilkenny, reputed to be the fastest gun in North America, and a beautiful person named Nita Reardon he'd been in love with for years, had just come together after Lance's last gunfight. And she walks up to him and he says to her, "Honey, there's a minister in Horsehead named Crazy Josh, and I think we should go see him." That's his first commitment to Nita. Her eyes searched his face, then it's over, all over, talking about the gunfight. They rode on in silence, their hands joined. Then he stopped abruptly and pulled her to him. Their bodies came together as their horses responded and stopped, side by side, and his lips touched hers and melted into welcoming softness. And he felt a strange fire thread through his veins.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Old Man Sam with a book reading from Kilkenny.
Very Valentine's Day appropriate.
It was. I also like the addition of Josh in there. You know how to play to the crowd. Thank you very
Well done,
much.
Sam.
Thank you.
Now, a guy that we know very well is one of the hosts of Mad Radio. His name is Seth Payne. And just like we've met him 100 times, he has actually never met the groom, I don't believe. But he is the best man, and he will say a few words to the lovely bride and groom. Go ahead, Seth.
Feels like one of my. Is this working?
Is this mic? There we go. Go ahead.
Hello. In a turbulent, unpredictable world, one in which a sports radio station program director can up an Ursay in the middle of the night, sending the afternoon co-host into a death spiral of self-pity and despair.
You go.
It's nice to know that at least two people can find each other and make the commitment of marriage. And in the same act, give that afternoon co-host a purpose. And I feel honored to be a part of it, and that I can make my daughter a part of it, though it will surely be used against me in family court someday.
Yeah, she's scarred for life.
I applaud Hillary for plunging into this marriage against the advice of her friends, relatives, strangers on the street. You've given William a chance despite his repeated arrests, never convicted, his problem drinking, and his dormant herpes. Still communicable, even without an open sore.
Yes.
I've read.
Cornell guys know about this stuff.
I applaud William for way out kicking his coverage. Hillary is a hot woman, and I had to talk Reverend Josh out of invoking the ancient right of prima nocte. Braveheart reverence. Okay. Though you had to ply her with many kamikazes to close the deal, and though you have told creative and ambitious lies about your financial situation, I have a good feeling about this relationship. Statistics concerning the chance of a marriage surviving are not rosy, but I'm a glass half full type of guy, and I'll tell you that I think this marriage has a 50% chance of succeeding, as long as both of you are too lazy and cowardly to leave. I'm joking, of course, and I'm confident the two of you will be together for the rest of your lives, or at least until one of you dies. So.
Thank you, Seth.
Nice job.
That is the best man, Seth Payne, everybody, from Mad Radio. All right, I'm looking out the window right now, and 59 has just stopped. Nobody's moving. If you're in your car, do not move, because on the other side, we will marry this lovely couple, William and Hillary. You will also get serenaded by the great Mike Meltzer dressed as Elvis. And speaking of great, the legendary Roy Head will perform for you as well. That's all next on Reverend Josh's Crazy Ass Wedding. Don't move.
All right, welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Reverend Josh's Crazy Ass Wedding.
William and Hillary are going to be married here in just a second. If you're watching on the webcam, thank you guys so much. If you're listening, thank you so much. But now, the first of our musical acts to serenade the bride and the groom, dressed as Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Mad Radio, Mike Meltzer. God. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love. Disaster with you.
Multiple wrecks on 59.
Shall I stay? Would it be? Not yet. Now. Would it be a sin? Now shake your hips a little. God, you suck. Can't help
sing along with you, Mike?
Probably. Gotta breathe the go. Like a river flows surely to the sea. Now he's getting it. Darling, so it goes. Shake some more. Some things are meant to be. I can't shake.
It's like a bad dream.
Take, I know, my hand. Finish it off strong here, Mike. Take my whole life to. All right, now let it breathe. Take my whole life to. Now, everybody, here we go. Ready for it? All right, everybody. That I can't help falling in love with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Meltzer.
He owned it.
I think he started really getting into it.
Actually,
all right, hold my beer,
more
Mike.
like he borrowed it.
Thank you. All right, now for the sake of this, can we get the Miller girls and Lucky and just some of the bridal party come up and stand behind me, guys, so people can see you. I don't want to waste your talents here. Dre, Seth, everybody come be part of this. Mostly the Miller girls, but I wanted to bring you guys so I didn't look like a total tool. For those who can't see, one more time, the Miller girls are standing here. They're on the webcam.
No touching.
I will do my best. But these are just amazingly big-breasted, beautiful, bikini-clad women, blue Miller Lite bikinis for these Miller girls. For those of you in your cars, we will have pictures online. But now we start. And they ride. Here we go. Dearly beloved, guys, girls, little people, we were going to have a homeless person, but he couldn't get a ride. Half-naked people serving beer. In the middle of the afternoon, no less, which is the best time to have beer. We are gathered here today to witness that most sacred and special of human commitments, the union of matrimony. The Church of Josh, which you're all part of now, we'll expect donations on the way out. The Church of Josh is honored to join William and Hillary forever in the bonds of marriage. Despite William's chin tea, she loves him anyway, and I think that's adorable.
Bondage?
What?
Did you say bondage?
I did say bondage. That's what we are here. I'd like to take a moment to discuss the solemn nature of marriage and the Church of Josh's position on this time-honored sacrament. It's not to be entered into lightly, says the guy who started a church last week online. While the church welcomes all, men, women, chimpanzees who speak American Sign Language, black people, white people, gay, straight, and undecided, or simply curious, the firmness of the commitment between two people for a lifetime is paramount. And we are here to help everyone realize their dreams of wedded bliss, except the chimpanzees if they're going to marry a human, because in the state of Texas they've told me that that's illegal and they don't want any part of that, but I would be glad to marry those chimpanzees to a human if they'd allow it, because I accept everyone.
Yeah, that's a felony.
This is not a place where beautiful people meet beautiful people. Keep that in mind. You know, we had our homeless person that was going to be here, and we appreciate Lucky, who's dressed as our police officer, for coming out. We accept everyone. If he's, you know, in the sake of church, if he's willing to smell a man's ass in communion line for 2 minutes, then he's every bit as valued a member as anyone. If he's willing to smell a woman's ass, it's his lucky day. Many of you who listen know that the church is down with the G's too. H-Town rap legend Scarface was originally scheduled to attend but had a conflict, which means he could or could not be in jail. We don't know, but he couldn't be here today. Bill and Hillary connected to the church, established this past week, because being Sports Radio 610 listeners, they found a common connection between the depth of their love and the mission of the Church of Josh. The church is here today because of the countless minutes of careful screening, clicks of the mouse, the swipe of my credit card on the World Wide Web, and my vision of an all-inclusive, non-judgmental, harmonious church for the people who listen to J&R. And now I tell you about marriage. Marriage is something, again, that you should not enter into lightly, guys. I'm going off script here. But in the Church of Josh, we accept everyone and everything. Now, William, tell Hillary that you love her.
I love you.
Oh, we got to get a mic. Do we have a... Hold on. We got to hear this now. Hold on. There we go. Now here I am. Hillary, tell William that you love him.
I love you, William.
Now tell him that you're going to love him forever.
I will love you forever.
Even if, like, he goes on a road trip for work one time and then meets a stripper and they seem to hit it off, but it's not love, it's just road sex. But all that, just tell him you'll love him anyway.
I love you anyway.
Now, William, tell Hillary that even if she decides to go home with Ted Johnson, who is a very bulky man who has a history with good-looking women at bars, even if she decides to go home with him instead of you tonight, that the next day she will be back because you love her as well.
I'd love you anyway, babe.
Is there anything else you would like to say to your bride as you guys stand here before the Church of Josh and enter into this holy, sacred matrimony?
Thank you for jumping into this marriage, and thank you for coming to this crazy-ass wedding.
Hillary, do you have anything to say?
I feel like I'm a better woman with you as my husband.
Oh, see, that's nice. Is he good in the sack, though?
Hell yes.
Is Hillary kind of a tomcat, a little T-I-G-E-R?
All right.
Understatement.
Back on course.
All right. By the powers vested in me by universallifechurch.org, I now pronounce Hillary, and William, man and wife. You may kiss the bride. And there they go. Beautiful couple. And now we say thank all of you for attending. There's tons of beer in the back thanks to Miller Lite. There's cake balls from Happy Fats. And now, as everybody, let's clear the stage because for one final well, you guys can stay.
And I didn't know you invited the kid from my favorite Super Bowl commercial.
Which one's that? Where are we at?
Right over here.
Oh, the Darth Vader kid? We got the kid dressed as Vader. We've got the lovely big-breasted Miller Lite girls. The lovely big-breasted Barry. His are more like gorilla boobies, but he does what he can. So as we say goodbye and bid you guys farewell into your life, we welcome the legendary Roy Head to the stage.
Oh, here we go.
Legendary Roy Head and his
Now
son,
the party starts.
Sundance, have a message for the bride and groom. There we go. There's Roy Head. And Roy, who's just awesome, steps to the stage, and he has a message for the bride and the groom. Here's Roy and Sundance Head, everybody.
Thank you, Reverend. Preacher, or whatever. Reverend, okay. 1965, I was 12 years old. I want to tell you a story every man ought to know. If you want a little loving, you gotta start real low, slow. She gonna love you tonight. Now if you just treat her right, oh, squeeze it. Make her feel good. Gotta tell her that you love her like you know you should. Cause if you don't treat her right, she won't love you tonight. Hit me, baby. I started to dance. I was afraid I couldn't get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roy and Sundance Head. Awesome. Yes. How are we looking on time, Jimbo? What do I need to do? We're at 2 minutes? All right, we thank everyone for coming out. Sundance, you owned it. What we got? You want to shut this thing down? You got something for us? Ladies and gentlemen, as we go into break here in about 2 minutes, one more time, Sundance Head's going to close it down for you, everybody. Reverend Josh's crazy-ass wedding. Here is Sundance Head.
I can't stop now. Our affairs growing older, I
I've been loving you a little too long. I can't stop now. Oh. With you in my life, it's been so wonderful. Oh, I can't stop now. As our breath is growing older, I've been loving you a little too long, and I can't stop now. Can't stop now. Thank you, Josh Ennis.
6'10", thank you.
All right, thank you guys for coming out. There's Chick-fil-A, there's Miller Lite, there's cake balls from Happy Fats. It's a great time. It's Josh and Rich. Thanks for being part of it. Stay there. Thank you, guys.